Hey guys, this is Mike with Mikey Balls Fishing. It's always important to be innovative on the water, and I thought a lot this week on how I can do that with my swim bait presentation. Basically, when I'm talking about a swim bait, I'm basically talking about a swimming plastic. One example, this is a Gambler Easy Swimmer. I'll rig it up with a 7/0 twist lock hook on a 50-pound braid. You can do 10-inch worms, you can do skinny dippers, you can do just about anything. It's a pretty status quo presentation down here in Florida on natural lakes. But I wanted to do something a little bit different because a lot of guys will use these. They work great, but the trick is I wanted to make it better. So what I did is I took a D&M Custom Baits punch skirt and threaded it on and pegged it with just like a normal tungsten weight peg. What I came out with was this. Basically what it boils down to is a weightless swim jig. The trick is I'm fishing 1 to 2 feet of water with a lot of cover, a lot of grass, and any kind of weight on that bait ends up getting hooked up and tangled up. So you end up slowing down, not covering water. So basically, this is all the benefits of a swim jig without the weight. Buzzes right through the grass, you can put it on top, you can fish it maybe like 6 inches under the water if you pulse it real nice, but comes right through the grass, and I whacked them with it today, man. I popped one about 5.5, 6, got a couple other little ones till I got blown off the water. But let me show you a little bit closer here. All it is that punch skirt right there. It's kind of a cool color too. It's a peanut butter and jelly paired with this swim bait. Basically it kind of looks a lot like a brim with the water being a little tinged out there. But what's really cool too is the D&M Custom Baits punch skirts have this little insert, and this little insert is a sort of pointed just like a weight would be, and it ends up snaking the bait through the grass a lot easier, so you don't end up getting hung up or wrapped up with the line at all. But take a look. Basically it's just a weightless swim jig. Kind of cool, huh? Give it a try, boys. It worked pretty well for me today. Basically my application was 1 to probably 2.5 feet of water, a lot of grass, came right through it. I'm sure it would work great in pads, anything like that, but give it a try. I guarantee you're gonna pick up some big fish. Punch skirt, just a little swim bait, maybe a swimming worm, whatever you want to use. Make sure you peg that punch skirt, and voila, weightless swim jig, baby. All right, guys, tight lines. That's 4.5, 5. Yeah, about 4. But just a chunky bugger and just mean. I'm tossing my weightless swim jig again. It's a D&M Custom Baits punch skirt paired with this is a Gambler Easy Swimmer, and it's in that brim pattern. And they like it. They do. They do.
Nice solid 5.5. Oh man, this is almost impossible to fish. That fish came on. I mentioned earlier before that kind of made a weird swim jig that's a little bit different. And that fish came on it. This is what I was tossing. It's a D&M custom bait punch skirt with a swim bait on the back. And basically it adds up to being a weightless swim jig. And the fact is, I'm in maybe 1.5 feet, 2 foot of water. So anything, I mean, even like an 1/8 ounce, a 1/4 ounce, it either runs too low and hits the bottom, or what ends up happening is because you have that extra weight, it gets wrapped around these bully whips and these bull rushes, and it slows you down and it breaks up your pace. So kind of a cool rig. I got it rigged out. This is kind of a brim pattern where it's like a brown and purple, like a peanut butter jelly. But then it's, I believe it's an easy swimmer with, what's it called? Cane toad. Or lane's toad or something like that. But basically, just adds up to a weightless swim jig, baby. And they're eating it.